Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News starts right now.
Local 4 News at 10 begins with a live look at our downtown sky cam. The forewarned weather team tracking another cold night, but relief is on its way. Seems like we need to hang in there just one more day or so before things get a little bit warmer.
Yeah, forewarned meteorologist Kim Adams joins us now with a look at what we can expect. Kim?
And it's all relative. We're at least warmer than we were over the weekend and certainly the end of last week. Right now, temperatures are close to where they were at 5 o'clock tonight. We've only dropped about 2 degrees. It's 21 in Detroit, 20 in Howell and Pontiac, also in Adrian. 22 in Mount Clemens, low 20s in Port Huron. The cool spots this hour, Lapeer and Flint, both in the teens with a few light snow flurries up to our north. But we're dry here in Metro Detroit, and we will stay dry for the next couple of days at least. Wind chill 15 in Mount Clemens, 13 in Pontiac. Feels like it's 11 at Metro Airport, but at least we're above zero, and that's a step in the right direction. It's 8 degrees warmer than it was at this same time yesterday, so we are trending in a much warmer direction over the next 48 hours. 9 degrees warmer at this hour in both Ann Arbor and also out at the airport. Tomorrow, we'll get a little filtered sunshine. It'll still be cooler than average. The normal high is 35. We're only going to get to 28 tomorrow, but then take a look at this temperature trend. Well above normal. In fact, by Friday, we're at 52 degrees and we ring in the new year with temperatures well above normal. But we do have some rain to go with it, and I'll talk about that coming up at the forecast. If you'd like to know when rain arrives in your neighborhood, the best way to do it is to download the free Forewarned Weather app. You just put in your city and it will give you constant updates, as much as you want anyway. It's like having a meteorologist just in the palm of your hand. You can look at the radar and get all the futurecast information right on your phone. Just go to the your favorite app store and type in WDIV and download the Forewarned Weather app.
All right, thanks, Kim. A bad situation is getting worse for people living in one Wayne County apartment building.
Burst pipes due to cold temperatures has led to widespread flooding at the Southgate Apartments in Southgate. Victor Williams takes us inside for a look at the damage.
Well, we're told this entire hallway was just filled with water. In fact, it came all the way up to about your shins, leading to a whole lot of other problems on Christmas Day of all days. Sadly, residents here are saying that management hasn't been too responsive.
Water everywhere from the ceiling to the front room to the back room. Just flooded, carpet still damp.
Darius Bridgman says the walls were literally crying on Christmas morning, likely the result of busted pipes in the building amid freezing temperatures.
My brother had woke me up, and about 5 o'clock in the morning said his water dripping through his face when he was sleeping. I came down here, and it was just like a pool.
The water, believe it or not, has been shut off at Southgate Apartments ever since.
The water was off since yesterday. Can't wash dishes without water.
You can still see standing water in some parts and paint bubbles bursting with hydration. As you can imagine, this has led to a lot of damage, with nearly every inch of multiple apartments being soaked, even what was left by Old St. Nick.
Presents full, soaking wet. They had to take everything to the car. Cushions and everything wet. Beds wet. Man, everything was wet.
The smell is probably the worst part. Because of that, some residents don't even want to go anywhere near their furniture. The stench is just too bad.
They don't even want to sleep on their beds no more because it's mildew smell. Smell like mildew. Stank. Nobody want to smell that.
The good news is that Darius and other family members have renter's insurance, but they're worried about others who may not. They're hoping management can offer more guidance, but because of the holiday, it feels like their pleas for help have fallen on deaf ears.
Can't even get in contact with them. Office still closed. They ain't saying not a word. People not happy. I'm not happy.
Now, unfortunately, because of the timing of all of this, we were not able to get any type of comment from the people right here at this building, but we are hoping that they're able to help the residents very soon. Victor Williams.
Yeah, let's hope so. Okay, Victor, thanks.
And over in Macomb County, the Shelby Township Library also dealing with frozen pipes. The discovery was made on Christmas Eve. There is severe damage to several areas, including the technology lab, meeting rooms, and back offices. A restoration team is on site and will start work within the next few days. Library officials say it will likely be days, if not weeks, for full restoration.
New information tonight after an innocent woman is killed by a speeding driver who refused to stop for police. Wayne County Sheriff's deputy tried to stop a car for speeding on Michigan Avenue. This was right before 9 o'clock this morning. Deputies say the driver had a suspended license and several arrest warrants. The driver just kept going, ran a red light, and crashed into another car at Gully in Dearborn. The accident killed the other driver, a 61-year-old woman from Lincoln Park, while the suspect got out and ran away.
We send our condolences to the family involved with that. And it's especially hard this time of year to lose anyone, and we want to recognize that.
Dearborn police arrested the suspect in someone's yard. He was taken to the hospital for minor injuries. Charges are pending.
In Detroit, a man is killed after trying to rob a tow truck driver. The shooting happened around 9:30 this morning on Young Street near Kelly and Whittier on the city's east side. Police say the thief tried to rob the tow truck driver, who was carrying a gun and had a concealed pistol license. The tow truck driver shot and killed the would-be thief. The shooting is still under investigation.
Tomorrow is sentencing day for a key player in the plot to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Adam Fox faces up to life in prison after a jury reached guilty verdicts for all counts against him. Prosecutors say Fox was actually the person who came up with the plot and recruited others to join him. A jury in Fox's first trial could not reach a verdict, but jurors in a second trial found him guilty. His co-defendant, Barry Croft, was also found guilty. He will be sentenced Wednesday.
We continue to feel the ripple effects of the storm that left travelers stranded at Metro Airport. Go ahead and take a look at all the luggage piling up from the canceled and delayed flights. Some people have gone days without their bags. The departure board here in Detroit is showing far fewer delays and cancellations than we've seen for the past few days. Across the country, though, travel is still a problem. More than 3,200 flights were canceled today, and nearly 5,000 are delayed. So if you are flying anywhere or you're waiting for loved ones to arrive here, of course, check ahead. Well, today marks the first day of Kwanzaa, and tonight Campus Martius was hosting the inaugural Kwanzaa celebration and Kinara lighting.
The world's tallest Kinara was unveiled at tonight's celebration. City officials lit the 30-foot Kinara, which was designed by Detroit engineers. Its 7 candles represent 7 key principles, which include unity, self-determination, creativity, and faith. Detroiters celebrating this year are excited about the celebration.
I've been celebrating Kwanzaa for a very long time, and for it to be acknowledged citywide is pretty awesome as far as I'm concerned, and for me to even be involved in this first inaugural, the world's largest Kinara, I'm pretty excited about it.
The Kinara will be on display until New Year's Day. If you'd like to buy a Kinara, we have information on our website at clickondetroit.com. Kwanzaa runs from today through January 1st. Okay, still more to come here on Local 4 News at 10.
Yep, here's Grant.